Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marie here. Yes, I am doing this video again. I am just, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just posting this video. So, I hope you enjoy it. I just wanted to come on and tell you about some events that I have experienced. I cannot give away like where this is at. Um, But what I will say is that in this particular um, business that I've worked for, in a lot of different locations, there are rumors that or stories of like different sorts of hauntings. And so I wanted to come on and share a couple of these like things and stories that I've personally experienced. Okay. I can't tell you, like I said, I can't tell you where it's at, what location it's at, because I can't. So please forgive me on that. But this is one of those cases that I literally cannot mention anything on this. But in the in one of the locations that I thought I heard like a almost like an owl sound or like a whoo. Hmm. Anyway, um, wow, that was really weird. I do believe that sometimes whenever you talk about this stuff, that it can, I don't know if it's because it gets quiet or what, but I feel like sometimes you can be like a beacon almost for it. Um, so it was really weird. But anyway, I digress. In one of the locations that I worked at, there was this story of this little girl that apparently would haunt, or not necessarily haunt, but people have seen her. I think I might have told this story. So if I've already told the story, I forget. I just, I forget. I probably did. But anyway, there were a couple of things that happened in this location. One was the story of this little girl who I guess she had like a little white dress. She probably looked like she was from the pioneer times, um, like a little Laura Ingalls or something. But she was a little girl and like a white little dress because of course they always are. But story has it that um, a couple of the crew members experienced an interaction with this person or this spirit. They were saying that there were these big boxes that were stacked in a warehouse, and they've been up there 4 hours, and then later on they were just kind of out and about, and they heard this big crash in the warehouse, and these boxes had fallen. And there's no way, unless it was like an earthquake or something of that sort, that would have caused these boxes to drop. So that was the first experience. The other one, I feel like I've told this one, but either way, it's all stemming from this location. Um, I, okay, so we have the main like area of this building, okay? And I was walking to the back and I saw my boss. Saw him up there. He was like rearranging some stuff and, merchandising some stuff. And he looked straight at me. And I walked in. It took me just a couple of seconds to walk into the warehouse area. And I shit you not, he was in there smiling and happy. And he was like, hey. And the who I saw out there was just giving me this stare of, there's this look like, just going about moving stuff, but was just looking at me like this. So when I saw him in the warehouse, it to this day legitimately gives me the heebie jeebies because I can't explain it. And I haven't had that experience since then. Maybe I thought that I saw somebody down the way, but no, this one was legitimately, they were looking straight at me. And then I went in to the warehouse. I think I was going to get something to eat. I don't know, but because we have like our break area back there. And yeah. And I was like, I said, hey, I was like, were you just in, that other area? And he looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, what are you talking about? I've been back here for a while now. So I was just like, holy shit. I said, I literally just saw something on the corner of my eye right here. It looked like it went, oh, that was weird. Anyway, I'm tripping. But I told him, I was like, dude, I just saw you out there. And he was like, what? I said, I just saw you out there. And I think that they still think that I'm crazy because of that story. Okay. So now in the new area that I'm working at in a whole different location, um, I've heard, like when I'm there by myself, I've heard straight up full on conversations, like laughing and talking, and as if somebody were in the building with me and nobody was there. And it was clear enough that people have said, well, what if somebody was like out in the back talking? What if it's the neighbors? And I'm like, what I hear is like maybe a few feet away, maybe echoing in from the other side of the building, but not outside and down, the block a little bit. Like it's legitimately talking and voices. I don't know. One day I kind of brought it up. I was using my room pot a little bit and just, it was a slow day, and it was just weird. The whole next day and the rest of the week it was just weird, and everything was just off. So I, that was the weirdest, just a weird experience. I don't know. But I definitely feel like there's something, there. And I don't know, like, how to explain it. Maybe if it's like a ley line or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But um, apparently, from what I've heard, where I'm currently living, that it used to be like lakes or something. And they've since drained. I have no idea. I need to research the history of this city that I'm in. But I thought it was interesting. Um, I'm seeing a lot of I tend to do that when I get nervous. But anyway, have you guys experienced anything crazy in places that you've worked, in any old locations, anything of that sort that you just cannot explain, that is 100% paranormal? Because it's not normal. That's what paranormal is, right? It's not normal. It's something out of the ordinary. They can't be explained. It's not normal. So have you guys experienced anything like that? Let me know. Comment down below. Like I would love to hear your stories. Um, it is also becoming spring. Like it's legitimately becoming spring in the north. So I'm gonna be getting back out there soon. I need to start booking dates and whatnot to get out there and um, start doing more investigations. So, all right, guys, I will see you in the next video. I'm going to work on being more consistent. So I just have a problem with consistency. Maybe it's just because it's been winter and up in the north. Winter just sucks and you can't really do anything and you're just stuck in the house all the time. So, um, yeah, I need to get better at storytelling too, as far as like just telling spooky stories, so you guys can have some spooky stories that maybe you haven't heard before. Um, But anyway, that's that. That was my stories for the day. So have a good one. And what's the saying? Make good choices. All right, guys.